Hi there, welcome back to Let's Cook with Michelle. Today I'm going to make a lemon blueberry cheesecake. I made this cheesecake mix before with cheesecakes in a jar, some individual ones, so you could look back at that. But this time I wanted to make a lemon cheesecake, and I thought lemon blueberry is awesome together, so we're going to mix that up. I have 4 cups of heavy whipping cream in my mixer here. It called for 4 cups, and I'm doing like 4 1/4 because that's what this whole container was about 4 1/4. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and whip that up, make some whipped cream out of it. I'm going to let that go for a minute. Okay, the Cool Whip is ready to go. A plastic tub just went flying across my deck. Whew, that was some weird orange animal. Anyway, the Cool Whip is done. I've got that all whipped up here. So I'm going to take that, put it in a separate bowl. If you don't have a stand mixer, you could use a hand mixer too. You can always use this cheesecake mix without the lemon and blueberry. If you don't like those flavors, you can change it up with your own flavors as well. But this nice big batch, you can make one individual cheesecake. You can make little cups. But when I tried this in the little jars, I just realized this is the best cheesecake that I've ever made. All right, so there is my Cool Whip. I'm going to set that aside and mix up the cheesecake mix. All right, for the cheesecake mix, I have 2 blocks of cream cheese. I just got the cheap, great value. I have that softened. I've had that sitting out for a few hours. Pulled that out this morning, so it's sitting out at room temperature. Start that mixing around a little bit. 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Probably a little extra, but that's fine. I like extra vanilla. I have the zest of 2 lemons that I made for this recipe. I have about half of it here, and then I saved the other half so that we can sprinkle it on top when it's done, so it looks pretty for presentation. And then I also have, gonna give it lots of flavor, I have a lemon jello mix. I'm gonna put in half of it and taste it because I've never done this before. I don't want it to be overwhelming. So I'm just gonna do half of it to start, mix it, and then we'll taste it. Okay, so for my crust, I have 1 stick of butter, a 1/2 cup of sugar, and then my graham crackers. Filled it a little bit more than half because my last cup was a little low. So 2 1/2 cups, the 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm gonna mix this up in my bag and then I'll dump in my butter. Okay, that's mixed. Now we'll dump in the butter and get that mixed around. Melted butter. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my glass dish and put this in the bottom. I'm gonna save just a little bit of this crumble for on top for presentation. I think it'll look nice with a little bit of the graham cracker on top. So we'll save just a little bit of that to the side. You could do different types of crust. You could do crunched up Oreos, crunched up golden Oreos, different kinds. If you don't like graham cracker crust, you can switch it up to whatever you like, but I love graham cracker crust. I'm gonna try to firm it up just a bit. All right, crust is ready. Now, I am going to taste my mix because, like I said, I made up adding the Jell-O and the zest to it, so I don't want to add too much of the Jell-O mix and have it be too overpowering, so let's taste it right now and see if I want to add more of the Jell-O. I think it's good. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of it in. May as well, I'm just gonna throw it away anyway. So about 3/4 of the Jell-O container is what I used. Again, if you don't like lemon, flavor it with something else that you like better than lemon. Or do it plain. Okay, I've got that all mixed. Now I'm gonna put half of the Cool Whip in here and mix it on a very low setting because I don't want the fluffiness to go away. I'm gonna drop that down. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest by hand. Go light on the mixing, don't go crazy on the mixing. You want this to stay whippy with the Cool Whip. This would be perfect to make for Easter, just a light cheesecake to take to an Easter get-together. Put some little peeps on it for presentation. Alright, just about done. Now I'm gonna add in these blueberries, and I think it's probably gonna kind of make it have the swirls of the blue in it. So I'm gonna try. I had frozen blueberries. Fresh ones would work better. All right, I'm gonna save just a few of the fresh ones right on top. And we'll go ahead and mix these in. All right, let's lightly mix this. I can see that it's kind of turning a little blue already in spots, so I don't want to go crazy on the mixing. Looks like raisins, but I assure you, I did not put raisins in my cheesecake. All right, let's go ahead and see how much of this I can fit in this one pie crust. Yeah, I wish I had an Easter event to go to today. This would be the perfect thing to take. Now, I'm gonna get the Cool Whip and the other stuff to put on top.